REED-BBS. BBS. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. We know this. 28 wins, 25 KOs versus 21 wins, 20 KOs. That equals, carried 1, 5 by that, rounding up to someone getting knocked the fuck out. That's what that equals. That's what that equals. The math is mathing in that case. We're talking smelling salts, 10 counts, the potential for prone, lifeless bodies with Smokey from Friday standing over them. It's there. Of course, I'm speaking of Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois. Good domestic dust-up. Domestic dust-up between two danger men. And what we do know is this shit ain't going the distance. Again, the math is mathing. IBF title, Alexander Usyk's IBF title will be at stake. Two sons literally fighting over dad's belt strap. That's what this is. But I digress, because despite the IBF fuckery of it all, Joshua Dubois is a fun fight. It admittedly is a fun fight. Saturday, September the 21st, Wembley Stadium, London, England. I often speak of my love for my desire to partake in British big fight boxing atmosphere, the pomp, the razzmatazz, the circumstance, Sweet Caroline, the stylish ring entrances, the whole nine, the whole bit, whole kit and caboodle. Well, Joshua versus Dubois. It'll have all of that and some in spades. According to payperview.com, U.S. fans, United States fans can order Joshua Dubois for the low price of $19.99. Thank you to His Excellency, Turkey Allah Sheikh, who continues to go over and beyond for the sport of boxing. Thank you to His Excellency, Turkey Allah Sheikh. Now, knowing all the foul shit you motherfuckers has wasted $20 on as recent as last weekend, surely you can part with $20 for this one, right? Is Joshua versus Dubois a worthy enough cause? Can you accept one fewer lap dance? Is that asking too much? Now we got to this point, Joshua Dubois, based on sparring. Well, that's how it started. That's the genesis of it all. Sparring that happened like 7 years ago and shit. Dubois was a late teen. And no one comes right out and says it. Everyone's dancing around the fact. Seems like Joshua got sparring. That's just the only way you can take it. Joshua got by Dubois in sparring, and it happens. It happens. Joshua's not the most experienced guy, and certainly wasn't back then, having just turned pro at the time. So you can see it. He had a bad day of sparring. Dubois, young, energetic dude, had a good day of sparring. Frank Warren even acknowledges that the sparring is the chief reason he signed Dubois to his stable in the first fucking place. But beyond that, no one is the least bit descriptive or detailed about what happened. It could also explain Dubois' level of combativeness, though. During the sit-down face-off with Joshua, that could explain his combativeness, his edginess. And it could also explain Joshua's reaction to such. This youngster got you in sparring years ago. Now here he is in your face, sitting in your face talking shit. Yeah, I could see where that would be a tense situation. And then out of nowhere, don't disrespect me, Daniel. Don't disrespect me, Daniel. I'll throw this chair across your face. AJ brought that British killer side out of him. The suave, debonair, smooth talker, but talking violently and shit at the same time. Dubois, he's not the talker AJ is. Here's a quote from Dubois. these big nights and topping a bill with a major elite fighter, a guy that's been up there for a long time. Now I feel it's the right time to knock him off that pedestal and take the front. Dubois also said, Anthony Joshua was the king, but I'm the king slayer. I mean, it's dragging, bruh, but okay, whatever. Eddie Hearn, he says, I think people sometimes just presume AJ's kind of corporate side of him is not going to allow him to behave like that. And I think now more so than ever, I don't think he really cares. And if you try and intimidate him physically, that's the reaction you're going to get. And that's what happened. Speaking on their face-off. Hearn went on to say, Anthony Joshua will knock out Daniel Dubois in style. And we shall see. Give me your thoughts on Joshua versus Dubois. Subscribe. Comment. If you comment, I comment. Remember, sharing is caring. Love tap and or bitch slap that like button for you, boy. Shout out to Jamal and the homies at LBT, the Louisville boxing team. Shout out to Omega and T. Reezy and the homies at Loyalty Boxing Fitness. Shout out to the homies at FightMe.com. Can you step to this? REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Pistol Guards. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.